Friday, 22nd of December 2017. I'm Oatmeal Arnold. Just want to give you a little bit of a preview of my neighborhood. This is the park that I grew up near. Basically. So I'm Joy Arnold, Oatmeal, if you don't already know. And just want to tell you what's like on my mind. But if you don't already know, they've changed the neighborhood a little bit. They moved some of the things, some of the parts of the playground to the side to make room for the soccer field, because the the swings used to be over here. There used to be other things that they tore down or changed over the years. I was born in 1985 in this city, Forest Grove, and this is the trailer park that I grew up in. And just want to tell you a little bit about what's on my mind. Like, what I want to say to Mark is, when you think about helping people, you got to think, are you doing it for them or are you doing it for yourself? Like, think about the last day I was in Vietnam. It was the day before Thanksgiving 2017, and Mark was trying to give me the best day ever. And there was also the other guy too, Chin, and it was pretty good to, we're gonna go see a movie. We ended up seeing it the next day, which ended up being the last day because I missed my airplane. But basically, he was trying to, give me everything that would be fantastic so that I would have a great memory for my last day in Vietnam this year. And it was really, really exciting and stuff. A little bit. We went to go eat some ice cream, and we were gonna go see a movie, but then we got a flat tire on the motorbike. And this is our neighbor, and this is the house I grew up in, 163. And so basically, the last day in Vietnam was interesting because we had dinner at some restaurant, had some beef steak or something, and some other food, and I really love to eat just as much as the next guy. But in the morning I was gonna go hop on an airplane, go back to America, but they wouldn't let me on. They said I was too late. I did not think I was really too late, but I did not get on the plane. That's the bottom line. And Mark got me to the airport, in Saigon at that time. And it was something like an hour or less than an hour before the plane was gonna go, about 8:30 in the morning, Thanksgiving Day. And I felt like that was the most important thing that I really wanted, because the one thing I wanted was to go back to my country for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. And that didn't really happen. It happened eventually, but what ended up happening was I took out some of my Bitcoin to buy a plane ticket, and that is what got me home. And so that is a little bit troubling because when you do something like that, it becomes a drain in your finance. Because when you have something like Bitcoin, that is something that is going to continue to grow, and a lot of things are growing. If you don't know, Bitcoin is a new kind of money, and it's different than normal digital currency. It's different, supposedly, and for the past 8 years, it's been more trusted. More people are getting on board. It has a blockchain. It's a part of cryptocurrency, cryptography. So it's decentralized, and that is something that the NWO doesn't like. Like, they don't like that. Rothschild doesn't like that. You know, the Rothschild empire, the Rockefeller empire, Soros, other people, you know, other things. They're not really a part of it. I mean, even though they're trying to be a part of it, they're trying to hijack it. But I'm telling you, I'm really trying to get my thoughts out, and I'm trying to be a little bit more clear, and I'm trying to learn how to do that. And this is the point of making videos, like every day kind of thing, which I've done sometimes over the last 21 years since 1996. I mean, it's like I think I would know how to do it, but it still takes practice. Like you think about the basketball players in the NBA, they're still practicing. You're like, why are they doing that? It's because you really have to, you still got to do it, no matter how good you are at something. So it doesn't really matter if I've done this before or not. It still takes work, and I'm trying to clear my head. My dad said, you know, hey, they're complaining. The other people in the house are complaining that you're using their soap. So here's some soap you can use. And then I said to my father this morning, I use the yellow one. I said it very strongly with a deep voice, and I tried to say it loud enough so that everybody in the house could hear. I said, I use the yellow one. There's yellow soap in the bathroom, the front bathroom that I used to use as a kid. And it's soap that I bought in Vietnam. It's Harmony soap. I took some photos of it today, made some videos about it today, and I'm posting them too on Steam It, and I should probably post it in some other places too, but I say that to say that it's very sad when people accuse you of things you didn't do, and people go to jail. Like, I remember going to jail too for something I didn't do, and I was there for like 2 weeks, and I would have been there for like a year or longer, and would have owed thousands and thousands of dollars in 2012, just 5 years ago. And I tell you, I met people when I was in the jail, the prison in Hillsboro, Oregon, and some of them were like accused of things that they didn't do. And you probably watch shows like CSI, Law and Order, Criminal Minds. They talk about it too, like they really do. Like, they talk about these things, you know, that happen, and so we know that we live in a world with social injustice. That's one of the things that I like about Salvation Army. I mean, it's like, I will fight, you know, while there's, you know, drunk people doing terrible things, like my father, like my daddy, and other people, you know, doing terrible things, and while there's like widows crying in the streets, and the orphanages, and just all kinds of, you know, poor people disabled people, all kinds of people that may need help, or a little bit more help than other people, because we all need help actually, if you think about it, but we don't really think about it enough, but we do. But you know what I'm saying, like it's good to help people if you're actually doing the help. A lot of people don't, like what Stefan Molyneux said on InfoWars yesterday. Like we want to feel good about helping, but we don't want to do the helping ourselves. A lot of people kind of have that feeling, that attitude. So we just donate to some big organization or something, like the Red Cross or something, because we want to feel good, but we don't want to personally get involved. Even some famous people, possibly like Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, other people, other famous Hollywood actors and politicians and stuff. They, you know, even Hillary Clinton and Obama, like all the lots of famous people may say things like, oh yeah, you gotta help the you know, people in the Middle East, people from Syria, people, the refugees. You gotta help people in other countries. You gotta have the DACA. You know, you gotta just let the immigrants in. I say, you know, I like helping people too. You know, as long as they're legal immigrants, and there's a difference. A lot of times on TV they don't talk about the difference, and they're like, what are you against? This is China Garden, and it's out of business, been out of business. I was talking about Chinamen on Monday, but that's China Garden, and my dad met Jack Chinaman 30 years ago or so. It's for sale. You can see the sign right there. And so, you know, people talk about helping people. There's the new Walmart near a house, and this used to be a field. Made the video yesterday. This is a Rick's Tires place, and today is Friday, and Christmas is like Sunday or Monday, or Tuesday or something like that. I don't remember, but my attitude is, you know, I wanna do as much as I can to help people, but it should be more personal because it has a stronger effect. You know that some of the best people that have helped you in your life would be people that are closer to you, like parents and family and friends, people like that. And you know, like people you don't know personally, their influence, their ability to help is not the same, even if it is a lot of money. Sometimes, you know, like people win money in the lottery or something, but then they end up in trouble, end up bankrupt and in the gutter like a week later, a month later, a few weeks later, a year later. In a lot of cases, maybe in most cases, if you think about it, the gambling thing, you know, like we all want to gamble, we want to play poker. Even in Vietnam, you know that we want to do that. We want to feel good, but we don't want to take the time to really do what it takes to help people or to help ourselves. You know, like if you really want to help people, you got to really what Michael Jackson said, look in yourself, look in the mirror, start the revolution, start to change with yourself. You know, what was that song again, The Man in the Mirror? And but also, you know, like, you know, you have people, you can just give them stuff, or you can help them learn how to do it themselves. Like, you know, you don't want to just give them fish, you want to teach them how to fish, how to be fishers of men, how to do things themselves. The problem with the welfare is that it may not necessarily motivate people to get up and do stuff, and people kind of accuse me of being lazy and not doing stuff. I'm trying to do stuff. Sometimes I feel like I need a little bit of help in some situations to get help, but it's very, very sad. But this is my city. There's actually a sign that I just passed that said there's like about 23,000 people in Forest Grove as of 2017, almost 2018. This is my update for today, Friday, like I said already, the 22nd of December 2017. And I'm Oatmeal, Joey Arnold. I still got a lot to do, and I'm working on it. And like I said in every video that I make every day this week, you know, I'm still in the middle of trying to get back on my feet. Not to say that I wasn't like on my feet, but people may think that I'm not really on my feet. That's a little bit sad, because I don't think that I'm not on my feet, but at the same time, the perception is that I'm not really doing anything, and then I'm in a situation where I'm not taking care of myself, and so that must be my fault or something. Some people may think that, or some people don't really care. I know that there's all kinds of people that are passing by my life. That's the bus. I got more to say. I really do want to try to explain myself a little bit. Not that I have to, not that it matters, but for the record, for myself, for the future of civilizations and everything. And I think it's better that way, and so I'm going to continue to do that. So eat more oatmeal.